I never had it all. I should ask you how for forgiveness, but instead I'm asking y'all. My picture painted been the greatest, you can check the catalog. I need a blessing, leave a message, man, would never pass the call. Hitting my nigga BG, was seeing the demon in me like you gotta repent. Saying applying the pressure, my niggas been fighting depression on top of the stretch. It's been a longer race.
Chapter 5, the vain philosophy of Antiochus versus the true philosophy of Eleazar. All right. Real talk. All praise, glory, and honor. Lovely yacht. Felt good after resisting. Absolutely, didn't it? Felt very good after resisting. Absolutely. All praises. All right, let's get it. All right. The tyrant Antiochus, sitting with his counselors on a certain high place and with his armed soldiers standing around him, ordered the guards to seize each and every Hebrew and to compel them to eat swine's flesh and food sacrificed to idols. I mean, that's what we've been talking about. You understand? I know a lot of the people don't want to hear it, but if you're chewing on any type of flesh, you understand, and it ain't been slaughtered and prepared as the Torah say it's supposed to, it falls up under the category of being offered to devils or idols. It is unclean. You understand? Whether it's lamb meat, you understand? Whether it's goat, ox, those cheeseburgers you eating on, that turkey you eating, that yard bird, that chicken, that fish you eating. If it has not been slaughtered or processed or prepared according as the Torah say it's supposed to be prepared, in order for it to be offered correctly. And this is for y'all that live by the flesh laws. I don't go by the flesh laws. I don't eat them. I don't eat animals. You understand? So you'll find out that most Israelites claim they keep in dietary law when actually they not. Because in that same Leviticus, it goes into the laws of preparation. It goes into how that flesh can't even be dead no longer than 2 days, or it's an abomination. Y'all got deep freezers full of meat. Deep free been in there for a whole year. Talking about you eating lawfully. No, you're not. No, you're not. So the food sacrificed to idols, y'all, ain't just because somebody said, oh, this is sacrifice to Zeus. No, if it was not slaughtered, according to what you're reading in the Torah, in Leviticus chapter 17, all right, 1 through 7, verse 13, Leviticus chapter 7, 11 through 18. If it's not handled like that, then it falls up under the category of being offered to devils. All right. And guess what? You guilty of shedding blood. Yes, and you'll be cut off from your people. And if it's been dead longer than 2 days, it's an abomination. Right. You understand? So yeah, I mean, I know a lot of it's a touchy subject. A lot of our people think they eating clean flesh. No, you're not. No, you're not. All that flesh you eating at all them feast days is offered to devils. Yes, sir. It is. So it is. Well, how can you say that? Or offered to idols? How can we say that? Because it was not processed, prepared, or slaughtered how Leviticus say it's supposed to be slaughtered. So you can eat this flesh you claim you eat. If it ain't been done like that, y'all, it's considered offered to idols. Yes, now, I know Paul told you whatever sold at the meat market, he don't ask no questions. But that's against Torah, and that's against Acts 15. He actually was commanded to stay away from things strangled, blood, and from food or meat offered to idols. Just to let y'all know. So this is deeper than just, you understand, swine meat and food sacrificed to idols. And you think that's just talking about somebody, offering food to Krishna. Nah. If it ain't been slaughtered according to the Torah, the Torah laws, that animal you chewing on is considered offered to devils. Indeed. Just to throw that on out there. All right. So look, it says, order the guards to seize each and every Hebrew and to compel them to eat swine's flesh and food sacrificed to idols, which we all know what it is now. If any were unwilling to eat unclean food, they were to be tortured and put to death. When many persons had been rounded up, one man, Eleazar by name, a leader of the flock, was brought before the king. He was a man of priestly family, learned in the law, advanced in years, and known to many in the tyrant's court for his philosophy. Uh-oh, it's getting this heating up, Roddy Rod.
Indeed.
All right, now watch this. When Antiochus saw him, he said, "Before I begin to torture you, old man, I will advise you to eat the swine's flesh and save yourself. I respect your age and your gray hairs, although to have had them for so long a time and still cling to the religion of Yahudim makes you anything but a philosopher in my eyes." Wow. He like, your gray hair is worthless to me.
Yep.
Why should you abhor eating the very excellent meat of this animal? Why should you abhor eating the very excellent meat of this animal when nature has so freely bestowed it on us? For surely it is senseless not to enjoy harmless pleasures. Wow. Wow. You hear the devil talking, boy? Huh? Bow down and I'll give you the whole world. It's been given to me. Command these stones to be made bread. This ain't nothing but the devil talking to Mashiach. Basically the same thing. Why should you abhor eating the very excellent meat of this animal when nature has so freely bestowed it on us? For surely it is senseless not to enjoy harmless pleasures, and it is wrong to despise nature's good gifts. It seems to me that it will be greater folly still if by holding to a useless view concerning the truth, you continue to despise me to your own hurt. Will you not awaken from your foolish philosophy? Abandon your futile reasonings. Wow, abandon your belief. We call it vain too, futile. What y'all believe don't mean nothing.
Yep.
You still believe that? Abandon your futile reasonings. Adopt a frame of mind to match your years. And philosophize according to the truth of what is beneficial. Wow. Beneficial for you to sell out. You can live a little bit longer and eat porridge with the heathen.
Pork sandwiches.
Wow. Wow.
The nerve of the heat.
Bow to my benevolent advice and have pity on your old age. For consider this, if there is some power watching over this religion of yours, it will excuse you from any transgression committed under compulsion. He said, whatever it is you think you worship, they'll forgive you. Once I put this pain on you, whoever that is or whatever power it is you think you worship, oh, they ain't got no choice but to forgive you. Because after this pain and torture I'm finna put you through, everybody I know crack. Oh, and y'all, your United States adopt these same torture tactics when they torture their enemies. Same torture tactics. Oh, oh, praise. When the tyrant had urged, all right, we cooking. When the tyrant had urged him on this way to eat unlawful meat, Eleazar asked to have a word. When he had received permission to speak, he began to address the people as follows. We, O Antiochus, who have been persuaded to govern our lives according to the divine Torah, do not consider any compulsion laid upon us mighty enough to overcome our own will and obedience to the law. Like whatever you think you about to put on us, you better off spitting at an elephant. That's how much damage you think you're going to do to us. You better off spitting at an elephant. Therefore, under no circumstances, whatever do we ever deem it right to transgress the law in any respect, even if, as you suppose, our law was not truly divine, and we had wrongly held it to be divine. Not even so would it be right for us to invalidate our reputation for holiness. Right. Therefore, do not suppose that it would be a petty sin for us to eat unclean food. To transgress the law in matters either small or great matters is the same. To transgress the law in matters either small or great matters is the same. For in either case, the law is equally despised. You scoff at our philosophy as though living by it were irrational. But it teaches us sound reasoning so that we master all pleasures and desires. You see that, Roddy Rod? We master all pleasures and desires. And here our people go talking about they on an ayahuasca trip. But you ain't even mastered pleasures and desires. You ain't mastered it. And it also trains us in courage so that we willingly endure all suffering. It instructs us in righteousness so that we act impartially in all our dealings. And it teaches us holiness so that with proper reverence, we honor only the living power, the living God. You see that? Ooh, we cooking now.
Yes,
We cooking now. Y'all get some understanding. Give us a 5 up in the chat. We cooking. We cooking. And the Azar say to him before the whole crowd, whatever you think you about to lay on us, you better off spitting at the elephant. You'll do more damage spitting on the elephant than thinking we going to fold over what we believe. We going to allow passion to rule reason. No. Nah. That ain't what it is. All right, I see the 5s. Therefore, we do not eat unclean food, trusting that the law was established by Yah. We know that the creator of the world, in giving us the law, conforms it to our nature. He has permitted us to eat what will be most suitable for us, but he has forbidden us to eat meats that would be contrary to us. It is tyrannical. It is tyrannical for you to compel us not only to transgress the law, but also to eat in such a way that you may deride us for eating unclean foods, which are most abhorrent to us. But you shall have no such occasion to laugh at my expense. You ain't finna be laughing at my expense, nor will I transgress the sacred oaths of my ancestors concerning the keeping of the law. Not even if you gouge out my eyes and burn my entrails. I am not so old and cowardly. I am not so old and cowardly that my reason should lose its youthful vigor in behalf of holiness. He's like, you ain't even finna blame this on my old age. I ain't old and senile and long in the tooth. Huh? I am not so old and cowardly that my reason, my faith, my belief, my conviction should lose its youthful vigor. He like, the faith I had when I was a youth, I still got. Meaning this elder brother was still on fire for the Most High at the age of 90. He didn't allow his faith and his belief to waver. He like, no, Jack, my faith got a youthful vigor to it. Not even if you gouge out my eyes and burn my entrails. I am not so old and cowardly that my reason should lose its youthful vigor in behalf of holiness. Therefore, get your torture wheels ready and stoke the fire all the more vehemently. Turn that heat up.
You heard me?
Huh? Pull them torture wheels out if you think I'm lying. That's how you defeat a tyrant. You stand on your belief. Yes, and you tell them, hurry up with it. Hurry up with your torches. Turn that fire up. Bring out your torturing instruments. Since you think this is a game. Well, I pray I get to embrace this elder one day. What? Therefore, get your torture wheels ready and stoke the fire all the more vehemently. I do not so pity my old age as to break the law of my fathers on account of myself. I will not play lies with you. I will not play lies with you, O law, my teacher, nor will I renounce you, self-control, my friend. I will not put you to shame, philosophy of reason, nor will I disown you, honorable priesthood and knowledge of the law. You, O king, shall not defile the honorable lips of my old age, nor my life of service to the law. My ancestors will receive me as pure. Yeah, my ancestors will receive me as pure, as one who does not fear your violence, even to death. You may tyrannize the ungodly, but you shall never gain mastery over me with my holy reason, either by words or through deeds. Stand on it, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Talking about you perfected, and you're such a perfected, ascended soul. You ain't even mastered these passions and these reasons.